I believe it's advisable for us to have a meeting with your wife.
Regular roundtable conference, eh?
I wonder, Mr. Bull, if you're taking this quite seriously enough.
I am really. It's just... Well, it all seems so much like a bad dream. That this should all be happening to me. Murder, I mean, it's a thing you read about in books or magazines, but you can't quite believe that it would ever happen to you or touch you in any way. I suppose that's why I keep trying to make a joke of it, but it isn't a joke, really.
No, I'm afraid it's not a joke.
But it is all right, isn't it? I mean, if she really was killed at 9:30 and I was home with Romain...
How did you get back home? By bus or by underground?
I walked. It took me about 25 minutes. It was a fine night. A bit windy.
Did you see anyone else along the way?
No, but does it matter? Romain will say...
The evidence of a devoted wife, unsupported by any other evidence, not completely convincing.
You mean they'll say she would tell a lie on my account?
Well, it has been known.
Well, and she would too, but in this case it wouldn't be a lie. It really is so. Oh, you do believe me, don't you?
No, I believe you, Bill, but I'm not the one you've got to convince. You're aware, aren't you, that Miss French left a will leaving you all her money?
Leaving it all to me? You must be joking.
I'm not joking. It's in tonight's evening paper.
I can hardly believe it.
You knew nothing about it.
Absolutely nothing. She never said a word.
Are you sure, Mr. Bull?
Absolutely sure. I'm very grateful to her, but I wish in a way, I rather wish she hadn't. Under the circumstances, it's rather unfortunate, isn't
Well,
it?
it does provide you with a very adequate motive, Mr. Bull. That is, if you knew about it, which you say you didn't. You mean to say you never spoke to Miss French or with Miss French about making a will?
Well, she said to Janet once, "You are afraid I shall make my will again." But that was nothing to do with me, just a bit of a dust-up between them. Do you really think I'm going to be arrested?
I think you should prepare yourself, Mr. Bull, for that eventuality.
You will do all you can for me, won't you, sir?
And now rest assured, my dear Mr. Bull, that I will do everything in my power to help you. Leave everything in my hands, young man. Don't worry.
And Romain, you will look after Romain. She'll be in an awful state. It'll be terrible for her.
Don't worry, my boy. Buck up. Don't worry.
Well, and there's the money issue, too. That worries me. I've got a few quid put by, but it's not much. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't have asked you to do anything for me
We
at all.
should be able to put up adequate defense, and the court provides for these cases, you know.
I just can't believe it. I can't believe that I, Leonard Vaux, will be standing there in the dock saying, "Not guilty." People staring at me. I can't understand why they don't think it was a burglar. I mean, apparently the window was forced and smashed and everything strewn about, so the papers said. It just seems so much more probable.
Well, the police must have some explanation for not suggesting it was burglary.
Yes, but I don't...
Oh, yes, Carter.
Excuse me, sir. Two gentlemen here asking to see Mr. Bull.
Oh. The police?
Yes, sir.
All right, John, I'll talk to you.